welcome to Chennai. We're as excited as you are about the film. But could you throw a little more light on, what prompted you to actually make a remake of a classic like Forrest Gump in the first place, and about the adaptation as well? Sure. They say that it took 10 years for the adaptation to take shape, and then you also had to wait for quite a bit of time to get the permission.
Right. Well, let me tell you how it happened. Can we have the house lights on so I can see your faces also a little bit?
Can we have all the lights on, please? Audience side or the lights on,
I'll continue while they put the lights on. So, around 14 years ago, Atul, who's not here today, he is the writer of the adaptation. He and I were talking at night, and he said, "What is your favorite film?" So I said, "Forrest Gump is one of them," and I named a few more also. But somehow we started talking about this film, and then the night got over. We went home. I mean, I was at home. He went to his house. I forgot about it. 2 weeks later, he called me up and said, "I've written a screenplay for you." So I said, "But you don't write." He's never written a screenplay. So he said, "Yeah, but I've tried to write and I've written it." So I said, "In 2 weeks?" He said, "Yes, 2 weeks." I said, "What have you written?" He said, "I've written an adaptation of Forrest Gump." So first I started laughing because it's such a classic, you don't want to attempt that also. Plus, he's done it in only 2 weeks. And this is the first script he's written. So I didn't take it very seriously, and I didn't, that was my actually folly that I didn't take it seriously, because I didn't hear the script until 2 years. And 2 years later, when I heard the script, so to answer your question, what made me do it is Atul's adaptation. The day I heard the narration of Atul Kulkarni, Advait also was there. He was my manager, in fact. It's been so long, 14 years ago, at that time he was my manager. And he and I were here that day, we were listening to it for the first time, and I just fell in love with it. I found it so beautifully done, and I couldn't believe that a film like Forrest Gump, which is so deeply rooted in American culture, how can that be made in any other culture, whether Indian or any other? I could not understand. But Atul showed me how. So when he did it, I just fell in love with it, and I said, we must make this film. And then the journey began of trying to get the rights. So it took us, out of the 14 years, around 2 years I took to hear the story. Not 2 years, I think 1.5 years or something. But anyway, I took a long time. And then it took us around 8 years to get the rights, and then finally we started work on the film. So this is how it has happened. In my wildest dreams, I would have not imagined that we can do an adaptation of Forrest Gump. But because that thing came in front of me in a written form, that is what excited me. I think it is Atul Kulkarni's adaptation really that pulled me towards making this. Yeah.
Puthiya sir, vanakkam. Meena Sundaram. Sir, நம்ம ஒரு 60 வருஷம் இந்தி எதிர்ப்பிலே வளர்ந்த மாநிலம். அப்புறம் இந்தி தெரியாது போடான்னு சட்டை போடுவோம், பானிபூரிக்காரங்களாம் ரொம்ப கிண்டல் பண்ணுவோம். இந்த படத்தில் பானிபூரி தான் மெயின் ட்ரெய்லர்லேயே வருது. அதுவும் ரெட் ஜெயினில் முதல்ல ஒரு ஹிந்தி படம் ரிலீஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க. நிறைய விமர்சனங்கள் வரும், அதை எப்படி பார்க்க போகிறீங்க, நீங்கள் எப்படி இந்த படத்தை ரிலீஸ் பண்ண சமைச்சிங்க?
எப்பவுமே ஹிந்தி தெரியாது போடாங்க, இந்த ஹிந்தி திணிப்புக்கு தான் எதிர்த்துருக்கோமே தவிர ஒரு மொழியை கற்றுக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொன்னதே கிடையாது. உங்களுக்கு வேணும் நீங்கள் கற்றுக்கலாம், ஆனால் யாரோ நீங்கள் கற்றுக்கிட்டு தான் ஆகணும்னு சொன்னால் அதுதான் எதிர்க்கிறது தான் நம்முடைய திமுகவோட கொள்கை. ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஹிந்தி படம், இதுக்கு முன்னாடி தெலுங்கு படங்கள் ரெட் ஜெயினில் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். நான் மொழி தவிர அவருடைய நடிப்புக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ரசிகன் நான் இருந்திருக்கிறேன். எப்பவுமே அவருடைய படங்கள் எனக்கு நிறையா பிடிக்கும், எல்லா படங்களும் பார்த்துருக்குறேன். இந்த படம் அவர் சார் இங்கே சொன்ன மாதிரி தான் இங்கிலீஷ் படம் ஃபாரஸ்ட் கம்பில் யூஎஸோட ஹிஸ்ட்ரி பின்னாடி நிறைய ட்ராவல் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கும். இந்த படத்துலேயும் இந்தியன் ஹிஸ்ட்ரி நிறைய இருக்குது படத்தில். அதில் சில கான்வர்சேஷன்ஸ் கூட நடந்துச்சு எனக்கும் அமெரிக்கான் சாருக்கும். சார் இது இங்கே செட் ஆகுமா சார் அந்த மாதிரிலாம். அப்புறம் அவர் என்ன கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. சில இடங்களில் நான் சொன்ன பாயிண்ட்ஸும் அவர் நோட் பண்ணி அதுக்கு சின்ன சின்ன சேஞ்சஸ்லாம் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஒரு நல்ல படத்தை பண்ணோம் அப்படிங்கிறது தான். நான் அன்றைக்கி படம் பார்த்துட்டு நான் சார்ட்ட இல்லை சார் நான் பண்ணலன்னு கூட நான் சொல்லியிருக்கலாம். ஆனால் நான் பார்த்துட்டு அடுத்த நாளே ஃபோன் பண்ணி சார் கன்ஃபார்மாக நாங்கள் தமிழ் வெர்ஷன் ரெட் ஜெயினில் பண்ணுறோம் அப்படின்னு தான் சொன்னேன். ஒரு ஃபேன் பாய் மூமெண்ட் அப்படி கூட நீங்கள் எடுத்துக்கலாம். அதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு கொடுத்ததுக்கு ஐ வுட் லவ் டு தேங்க் அமீர்கான் சார், டைரக்டர் அண்ட் ஹோல் டீம். நோ
தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் சார். அது ஹிந்தி படமாக இருந்தாலும் நாங்கள் தமிழில் பார்ப்போம், இல்லை சப்டைட்டில் போட்டு தான் சார் பார்ப்போம் கண்டிப்பாக. அண்ட் இன்னும் ஒரே ஒரு கொஸ்டின், லாஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் இதோட முடிச்சுக்கலாம். பிகாஸ் கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் பண்ணுறாங்க எல்லாரும் வெளியே இதுக்காக.
சார் நாகஸ்ரீ கல்யா சார், சார்
நீங்கள் உங்கள் தாத்தா கூட நடிச்சிருக்கீங்க நாகேஸ்வராவுக்கு, அப்புறம் அப்பா கூட நாகார்ஜுனா கூட நடிச்சிருக்கீங்க, இப்போ அமீர் கான் சார் கூட நடிச்சிருக்கீங்க. என்ன வந்து வித்தியாசம், இல்லை வந்து அவங்க கிட்ட இருந்து என்ன கற்றுக்கிட்டீங்க?
I think Amir sir in it's mainly his process. More than the shooting of the film, the amount of time he gives for rehearsals or the pre-production and shooting kapram editing and the post-production process, the amount of time he gives it. This kind of patience and determination I've not seen in any actor till now. And as an actor, that's what I've learned maximum from Amir sir. And also, he sort of gives importance to every aspect of the film, not only his role, but every department, every actor, because I think Amir sir believes that only if everything shines, that's part of the film, only then will the film shine on a totality. So, yeah, this is what I learned.
Thank you so much. And one last question to Anupama there. Thank you. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, this is Shalini.
Shalini, sorry.
Hello, Mr. Amir Khan. Actually, what's your point of view on pan-India label? Actually, you have started it 20 years before. So now it's called pan-India.
Well, actually, first I just want to request, I think they've been waiting for so long, we should have a few more questions.
Yes, we do, sir. We just have one more show which is going to be screened already here. We're already
I'm so sorry.
10 minutes late by the audience are waiting outside.
I'm so sorry. Then I suppose we will quickly finish.
Yeah.
Yes, your question was what?
What's your point of view on pan-India label? So you have started 20 years before this trend.
No, you see, I feel that India is a country which has got such beauty and diversity, different cultures, different languages. We have great icons from different languages. And I think that it's really wonderful if any language, whether it's Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, if the rest of the country can be entertained by any creative people of one language, then that's a wonderful thing. And I think that should happen more and more. I would like to see films from different regions of the country, and I would like to enjoy them. And I think that's really what that will be really beautiful, that we enjoy films from across the country in different languages. Yeah. Thank you so much, and once
Thank you.
again I
And
sincerely
I think
apologize.
one question for Anupama, the last one.
Hi, Amiji.
Yes.
This is Anupama from Deccan Chronicle.
Hi, Anupama.
Welcome to Chennai.
Thank you.
You are one star who goes to any extent, to transform into the character. What are the challenges in this? Because you have different stages of life.
Yes. In this, my main challenge was to get into the mind of the character. Lal Singh Chadda, his most striking quality is his purity and his innocence. And that was something that was very important for this part. And I'm in my 50s. But in the film, I'm also, playing 18, 20, 22, etc., different ages. That was my biggest challenge. Having experienced life, having so many memories, carrying so much baggage, I now needed to unlearn everything I had picked up. Let go of all my thoughts so that I appear childlike, innocent, as Lal is supposed to be. And that was my biggest challenge, I think. Yeah.
Amir sir, last question.
Okay.
Comparing to the English version, the cast, Punjabi costume, all this being in Hindi version. But in the English, there is no caste or any religion related. Why is this so?
I think that Atul, who did the adaptation, I think he's done a wonderful job of taking something which is from a different culture, a different geography, and when he's transformed it, he has made many changes. Some things he has kept similar, some things he has altered. When you see the film, you will, I think, see how he has done it. So, I would like you to see the film and experience that. I don't want to explain that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. And we're done with the questions. And sir, you've been setting very high benchmarks and high.